would Ted Lasso say? Until then, stay tall like Big Ben. Hey everyone, and welcome. This is a special kind of video. By the title, yes. I started watching Ted Lasso, and I love it. I watched season 1, so we're gonna do something a little different, and I'm gonna try and predict what happens in season 2, and I'm gonna show you like pictures of my favorite characters versus characters that I'm kind of like don't really like. Okay, but I want y'all to like put your predictions down below, because I know they're doing 4th season. Yeah, so I'm trying to watch it in time to get to the 4th season. But my mom and I, we really like it because we're watching it together. We're like, oh yeah, let's go, let's watch it. We didn't think that it would be like this, and we really enjoy it. That we do definitely enjoy it. And yeah, so this is a new style, but I hope you like it, okay? It's like a quick boom, bam, 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 okay? So let's just hop right into it. All right, let's go. So I absolutely am loving the show. The 1st season is amazing. I love it. And let's start with the first character that I absolutely adore. Yeah. Let's go. And it's Nate. I love Nate. I think he is so adorable. I feel like he needs to step up a bit more and stop letting
God, my Shayla, my Shayla.
People like Jamie Tart walk all over him. You get me? Like, I feel he has the potential to really do some good work with this team. Um, I just hope that he's someone that doesn't make it go to his head, because a lot of times um, they could be like that, but I really enjoy seeing his character. He's like a little, baby mold. You just want to hold him close, and I really like the fact that Ted Lasso actually listens to him. He's not a background character for Ted as well, even though because Jamie Tart is like the shiny new toy. He's the new kid on the block, so to speak, and he has reign over everybody on the team. Like, they listen to him, even though he's not the captain. I thought he was the captain. That's where I can't. I didn't know that. I thought he was the captain because I'm like, why do they keep listening to him like that? Anyways, I really like this character. I think he has the potential to do a lot of good in Ted Lasso universe, the Lasso experience, but I feel like he has to always check in with himself, if that makes sense. You get me? Like, he can't have an ego trip. He should, take it with a grain of salt and understand that, this is just the beginning of his career. He's not in the middle or the end, he's in the beginning. And all of them together are like one big family, even though they do not like him or Ted Lasso at this point. I finished season 1, so yeah. Next on the list is, Jamie Tart.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for that bitch. I don't.
From the moment we saw him on the screen, we were like, ugh.
Didn't somebody tell you this was an all-white party? Huh?
Oh my gosh, this is a man child. This is a man child. There's no way There's no way. First of all, love Keely. I'm gonna get to her in a second. He doesn't know how to treat people, period. He doesn't know how to talk to people. He needs psychological help. Okay? He needs psychological help. He is a bully. I I I just I ugh.
Hate that fucking bitch! I fucking hate.
He reminds me, which is crazy because this season came out before the last season of White Lotus came out. But he reminds me of Patrick Schwarzenegger's character on the White Lotus, where I did not like him whatsoever. I he just I didn't like Patrick Schwarzenegger's character, and he redeemed himself. He had like sort of a redemption arc. I feel like if I'm not gonna go too much into White Lotus, but if you want to know more, just go ahead and watch. It's good. It's good. But what I'm saying is that I feel like if White Lotus um had the episode length of Ted Lasso, you would have seen a bigger redemption arc with Patrick Schwarzenegger's character. I feel like that's what they're doing with Jamie Todd, but at the same time, he is so insufferable. I seriously want to just go into my TV screen and just. I'm not even joking. He's great to look at. Yes. Actor who does chef kiss, love it, love it. But he's insufferable. He's really insufferable. Like when they had the gala and Keely was helping him get ready and everything. And he had on a nice suit. He looked nice. He looked approachable. He looked nice. The dude gonna take off the suit and then I like this better. This is me, you know. And I'm like tacky. That's the word, tacky. Okay, Jamie tacky. Okay, but I hope he. I don't even know. I hope he's. Mm, I don't even know what the word is for season 2. I hope he changes. I don't think he is, but I hope he does. Okay, okay. But my prediction for him is he might have a redemption arc. I feel everyone is gonna have a redemption arc in Ted Lasso, including Ted Lasso. That's what my mom and I are predicting right now. Um, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna get to Keely like right now, but that's what I have so far. Jamie Todd, I'm watching you. Okay, okay. Keely. I adore her tremendously. When she first stepped onto the scene, and she was introduced as Jamie Todd's girlfriend and stuff, I said, "Oh, she's not staying with him for long." I predict. This is a prediction. Okay, remember when he like took the black tape and covered her boobs in Jamie Todd's like cubicle in the locker room? End up together. I know. So my prediction is maybe she ends up with Ted Lasso, or she ends up with Roy Kent. I feel like has a torch for her secretly. Secretly. That's what I feel like.
You make my girlhood tremble.
If I'm right, just be like, you were right on some parts. Not all, but you were right. Okay. She's amazing. I love her. She's like, I don't know how to describe it. She seems very warm and inviting, whereas Jamie seems like, you know what Jamie Todd reminds me of. He reminds me of a Bratz doll. You know those Bratz? Yes, that's what he reminds me of. Okay. Let's see. I like her fashion. Everything about her is inviting. I just really love her character in general. I feel like she speaks her mind, and she's a little bit vulnerable, and she's also a little timid at times, but she's right up there, and I really love her character. I can't wait to see how she evolves. I really think it's gonna be really great. I think our prediction was she found out. Did she? No, because someone else. No, no. So our prediction was that she would find out that Rebecca did something. I'm gonna get to Rebecca soon. That she did something. And we were right. So that was my prediction, that she found out that Rebecca was the one behind the photo fiasco. Yes. I think she and Ted Lasso are gonna be great friends, if not, enter into a relationship. Same thing with Roy Kent. I just really like her character a lot. I know I'm like repeating myself, but I really do. I really do. Mr. Grumpy Pants himself now. In like the first few episodes, he was just like a street cat. Like you can't pet him or anything. And poor Ted Lasso was trying to here kitty kitty. Like, you get me? I think he might come around and soften up a little bit, and people realize that that's just him. He's not taking the initiative as captain. That's my take. And also, how old is he supposed to be? Because he doesn't look a day over like 35. And I know I watch football. Yes, I watch football. So I understand as they get up there in age, they're considered like senile, or the elderly in that sport, because they're getting older. But I'm saying to myself, there's no way he's because they keep calling him like Jamie Talk called him what, grandpa at one point or something like that. Like he kept nagging at him, nagging. Also, I think the reason why Roy doesn't like Jamie Tart is because of how he treats Keely, and he sees that every time. Like remember the episode where if you're watching this and you haven't seen it, pause it, go watch the first season and come back. It's just like 30 minutes per episode. You could do that. Anyways, like she was texting him and he was no, he said you deserve better or something like that. And you could tell like the emotion and everything. It's just like, yee, okay, I'm right, aren't I? I'm right. But anyways, I like his character. I just feel like he's fighting something. He's fighting Ted Lasso at this point, but he's also fighting with himself. I feel like he doesn't need to do that. He could literally just be chill and not do that. Like, for real, come on now. Come on. Be for real. But I like him, and I hope we get to see, more of his soft side in the future seasons, okay? Keep it up for our kids. I absolutely love this character, Higgins. I love him so much. I feel like he feels like a character out of Harry Potter. He really does. He really does. And you could tell like he doesn't want to go along with what Rebecca's doing. Like he's trying to stand like 10 toes down on what Rebecca is trying to do to Ted Lasso. But he's standing like 5 toes down instead of 10. But he's still standing on those 5. You get me? I actually really, really like his aura. I feel like he might be like a great character in the later seasons. I don't think this whole scheming thing might last. That's my prediction. Because we saw at the end with Rebecca. We're gonna get to Rebecca soon, but I feel like he's a ray of sunshine, and Rebecca was the dark clouds because of her divorce going on. So because of that, she kind of drew him with her, and he, because she's his boss, he doesn't really stand up to her. I feel like he has a great backstory that we don't, that we're gonna get introduced to later on in the seasons. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, he feels like he could be like Neville Longbottom's. Neville Longbottom.
I got the shamrake shock. Shamrake shock.
He feels like every time I see him, that's what he feels like. But yeah, I'm excited to see more of him. And yeah, Rebecca. When we saw her on the screen, we said, "Oh, she's fabulous." Okay, because she is fabulous. Yes, yes. I just don't like the scheming. I we That's so true. Towards the end of the season, when she and Ted are having that discussion and everything, and you see her like basically break down. And
Ted, I'm so sorry.
we can't deal with the scheming every season. Well, like there's three. Well, I don't. Are they coming out with fourth? I think they're coming out with fourth season. So we're saying there's 4 seasons. We cannot deal with her scheming for the 4 seasons. She has to have some type of change. And earlier when I said that Jamie Tart might have a redemption arc and stuff like that, I really like how she came to her senses in this season and had a change of heart. And I really loved the emotion that she gave and everything. I absolutely loved that. Yeah, she won me over with that one. She really did. um I think her ex-husband did a number on her. I do not like that man. I really don't like him. Like what Peter Griffin says, he grinds my gears, okay? um I'm excited to see more of her. I feel like Ted won her over with his biscuits. Yes, those look so delicious, okay? I literally had to look up the recipe because I'm like, no. And at first, we knew that he was making her the biscuits, right? We knew. We felt it deep down inside. My mom and I felt it deep down inside, and because he's in the kitchen. Like the juxtaposition. Well, not really, but when he comes in and he's like, "Oh, sorry, these are a good batch this today," and then you learn that he's actually been making it, and this whole time she was trying to find where he got the recipe, what he was the whole time he was making it himself. And I like that he won her over and everything. And I really like the ending. The ending I really like, where he said, "I forgive you." And I think season 2 we're gonna see um, Rebecca's growth and everything that that she was going against in this season. You're gonna see her overcome it in the next season, and she starts to branch out, and she's not an ice queen anymore. So I'm looking forward to that. Coach Beard, I absolutely love him. He seems like the teacher, or like the gym teacher that like make lets you do like have fun, but also instills like life lessons in you. He doesn't have to talk for you to listen to him, and I like that. I really do. Um, he's Ted Lasso's right hand man. I feel like they were best friends or something like that. I really like the two of them together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You could have a peanut butter sandwich, You could have a jelly sandwich separate. When you put them together, they're amazing. I really like him. I feel like there's more to his character than what we're what we're seeing in season one, and I'm excited. I'm really excited to see that. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see him and how he evolves as a character. I don't think he has the most like an evolution kind of thing. I feel like the other characters do because he already knew Ted Lasso beforehand, if that makes sense. You get me? But I really like him. I would like to see him, let loose and have fun in his own way. But I really enjoy his character. Really did. He understands Ted kind of better than Ted does. Seriously. So I really enjoy him. We're here. We're here at the star of the show, Ted Lasso himself, Jason Sudeikis. Can I just tell you, in my household, we absolutely love him. Okay, we watch him on SNL. Remember when he was Mitt Romney at one point, I believe, and he was fabulous on SNL. Now, my mom absolutely loves him. I love him too. But the movie that we love him in, one of is Where the Millers. That show is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna try and insert some clips that like make me bust out laughing from Where the Millers, and it's not even the scenes that that are like famous from the movie. It's like before he becomes Where the Miller. It is hilarious. Okay. Comedic timing in this first season and everything. Chef's kiss, we love it. Um, he's going through issues with his wife. And we were really sad about that. We were really sad to see, his wife when he said how his wife said what did he say? He said how I'm gonna insert the clip if I can find it, but he said that his wife said he was too happy or something like that. And we looked at each other like, in this day and age, you kind of need somebody like that. And he's smarter than he looks. He is smarter than he looks. And a lot of people underestimate him, including Rebecca. She underestimated him. And, when she came in at the end and she told him everything, and he looked at her and he said, I forgive you. And I really liked that, because he could have been like, well, it's on. It's on. Like, if he was somebody else, if he was written by somebody else, he would have said, well, it's on like Donkey Kong kind of thing. But he didn't. He said, I forgive you. And I absolutely love that. He's what the team needs. When he gave them the books, I really enjoyed that. Um, Roy can't read in A Wrinkle in Time is hilarious. I know he thought, oh, because he's old, he's gonna read. No, read the book, okay? Um, I just like his energy. You get me? When he put up the believe sign and Keely was helping him, that was hilarious. Just everything in general, I think he is well written. He probably has a growth arc, not a redemption arc, but a growth arc. And I absolutely love this show. And I can't wait to see what's coming in season 2. But everything about this whole cast, it's like lightning in a bottle. And I absolutely love it. It makes me, I said to my mom, I said, this show is even funnier if you watch it in the lens of We're the Millers. Like, this is his character from We're the Millers. It's even funnier of how he behaves and everything. But uh, to just preface everything, I truly like this show, and it is a show that you don't think you need to watch until you watch it. And that's the whole premise of it to me. Because I would watch like the Emmys and I would see them win and I'd be so excited for them, but I actually didn't watch it then. I'm watching it now. But everything happens for a reason, all in good time. And I really, really enjoy this season and this show. And we're gonna hop right into season 2. Like, the universe is saying it. But we started season 2 so far, and it's really good. It's really good. So be on the lookout for that video, okay? And if anybody at Apple is watching, I love Ted Lasso. Okay? You guys should be watching Ted Lasso. I think you need it. You need it, okay? But this show is like a snow cone on a warm summer day. That's what the feeling I guess. I could have said it's like a warm blanket on a cold day, but it's not. It brings you sunshine and it takes your mind away from what is happening. Or, say for instance, if you've had a hostile work environment, it reminds you that there are actually work environments where people can get along, and it starts with believing in yourself and in what everyone has to offer. And I think I really, really, really enjoy that. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video, okay? And I can't wait to see what happens in season 2. I mean, I'm watching it like I just said, but I'm gonna be back with that recap, okay? So until then, I don't even know what Ted Lasso would say. What would Ted Lasso say? Until then, stay tall like Big Ben. Bye.